Alright, boys and girls, and welcome to Growing Guitar. We have a very nice song here from Post Malone and Hardy. They did Hide My Gun. So yeah, I slept on this song for a week or so. Now it's time to go through this. So let's do this together, guys. Let's start with the capo set here on the 5th fret. That's a great setup. Let's do the chords together. And we have a couple of chords. I believe there are 9. So yeah, let's start with that and then look at the main part, the melodies and strumming and all that good stuff. So first, chords. So we're gonna start with A. That goes open A, second D, second G, second B, and open E. We have the D F chord. That is basically the D, but with an F sharp in the bass here. So it goes second on E, open A, open D, second G, third B, and open E. We have G next, and that is third on E, second on A, open D, open G, third B, and third E. And then we have the D, and that is open D, second G, third B, and second E. And with these 4 chords, we already have pretty much like 80% of the song. This is the main chords and the main pattern of the song. But we need to have the rest as well, so we'll move on here with the chords. We'll start here with the B minor. That's a bar chord where you play the bar on the 2nd fret and you bar 5 strings counting from bottom and up like this on the 2nd fret. And then you need to add 4th on D string, 4th on G, and 3rd on B. We have E as the next chord, and that is open E, second A, second D, first G, open B, and open E. The next chord is E minor, so from the E, you just take away and lift off the 1st fret G string and get that open. Everything else is the same, and that gives us the E minor. Then we have the A C chord, and that is basically an A but with a C sharp in the bass here. So what you do is to play a bar on the 2nd fret and bar 4 strings. So from bottom up, 4 strings up till the D string, and then you need to add 4th fret on the A string. That's where you find the C sharp note. So that will be the A C chord right there. All right, then we also have the C. And it goes 3rd on A, 2nd on D, open G, 1st B, and open E. All right, and there I believe we covered all chords needed for this song. So we're gonna look at the main part first, the 4 chords with strumming. And you could go with just 1 down per chord, but for this song, I think that is a little bit thin. So we need to work a little bit more action to it. So I used a very common strumming pattern for this one. It's a very basic common strumming pattern that works for for many songs, and this is one of them. Works perfectly fine here. So that's what I would choose to play when it comes to the strumming. So if you grab the first chord, the A, 1 string around will be down, down, up, down, up. Okay, so that is first down, then down, up, and then up, down, up. That is 1 string around. A couple of rounds to get the feeling for the rhythm. It goes like this. All right. So like I mentioned, we have a main pattern on this song here, and that will be to play 1 string around of the following chords: A, D, F, G, and D. Okay, so we're going to do that together, 1 round per chord. Again, A, D, F, G, and D. So for this, we have learned already pretty much 80% of the song. And connected to this main pattern, we have this beautiful melody. I'm gonna give you the notes for it, and you can add up more if you want to. I'm gonna give you just a basic pattern or melody for handling this melody here. So anyway, let's take a look at it chord by chord. Of course, it follows the same chord progression here, A, D, F, G, and D. So starting here with A, and it goes like this. Right? So you're gonna play open A string together with second B. Then second B again, and then open B, then back to second B, and third B. Next chord is the D, F, and it goes like this. So that is to play second fret E string in the bass, then third fret high E string, then second fret high E string, and third B. Then we have that G part, and it goes like this. So that is third fret on E string in the bass, then third fret high E string, then second fret high E string, and second G. And the final chord is D, and you're just gonna play the bass tone for that chord, and that is the open D string. So that is one round, and it goes like this. And if you look the intro to this tutorial, I'll play this melody for you for 2 rounds. I added a little bit more notes to it. You can go in that route as well. You have the chords, you pick from the chords, you have this pattern, but you can also add more notes from the actual chord and build up this to something beautiful. So that is the melody and strumming for the main pattern. Now let's move on to the rest of the song, and that will be to have the bridge part that is covered, and it starts about 2 minutes and 19 seconds into the song. Now we'll work with just straight downs, all right? So I'm just gonna mention the chords for you, and I'm gonna play me while I'm speaking. So we're gonna start with B minor, 4 downs, then E4, then A4, then D1, AC1, B minor 2, then E4, sorry, E minor, and A, 1 down and the pause. Yeah, so I slipped on the next to last chord here. The E minor, it was E minor 4 and then A1 in the end there. This pause, that is the end of the bridge part, and it builds up for the next part here. And that is actually to play the main strumming, but with different chords. The main part now, but it goes up a little bit, it's played higher. So the chord progression now will be D to B minor to C to G. All right, you're gonna use the same strumming pattern here, down, down, up, down, up, with just different chords. So D, B minor, C, G, 1 strumming run per chord, it goes like this. I played 2 rounds for you. You're gonna play 3 rounds, and after that 3rd round of C and G in the end there, you're gonna go back to play the main part still, but with the original chord progression A, D, F, G, and D. So I'm gonna play for you the 3rd round, the final round I didn't play, and then how to go into the main part with A, D, F, G, and D. It goes like this, from D, play that main till the very end of the song. You know what? That ends this beautiful song. Post Malone and Hardy's Hide My Gun. Would you hide my gun? That's the question asked in the song. You don't have to answer it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. And yeah, I hope you really can support me here as well. I like this job, but I need to get some motivation to go on. So feel free to support me here, and I will work for you guys. Thank you so much. Until next time, play tuned.